Hi, I'm Mary Boitley from the Chamber of Agriculture of Occitanie in France. I have the honor of being a trainer in ATTRACTISS, and I've been training i2Connect before, and now we are disseminating the concept, the tools and methods from that previous project to the ATTRACTISS project. TTT is the train the trainer training. It's 3 days. There is 3 challenges during that TTT. First, you understand the tools, concepts and methods about innovation support services and how then to support advisor, farmer, researcher, management authorities and so on to be active and dynamic in the innovation process. Then you have to experiment that tools and methods, of course, because if we just explain that to you, you won't do that at home. So experiment the tools, try out what you think about, how you can adapt themselves to your own context. And the third challenge is like to prepare your training, because the aim of all of this TTT is that you go back home and you train all the person all around your ATTRACTISS, so all the person around the ecosystem about innovation, about that tools, method and concept. So you can bring the innovation, the multi-actor approach and so on into your own context, ecosystem, bring the dynamic, bring the tools and try out through different ways. It can be a training, it can be a webinar, it can be a workshop. It's really open and widen, but the idea is that you bring that to home with you. First, if you are interested in innovation support services and how to dynamize your ecosystem to innovate, come. There is a lot of new things that you can discover, as I said, tools, method, concept. Second, it will open your mind. I mean, like coming in the EU level with other countries that will participate will permit you to have access to other experience, other kind of way to support innovation, and it's so interesting. And third, like the mood of the training is really friendly. The idea is that you feel confident, you feel right, and you can test and experiment everything you want and everything you can. And so you leave the training like really ready to use all the things that you've learned during 3 days.
I think the highlight of the TTT is that it really provides you a variety of experiences of what innovation is across Europe and how to tackle it in a manner that's effective. So it's a great place to get ideas from everywhere and pick and choose whatever is going to be best for you coming home to make things happen on the ground.
The most useful thing for me in the TTT was to actually be able to practice the tools in a practice environment, so be able to just try them and just figure out how I can use them for my day-to-day work.
After the TTT, I brought back home a lot of tools and a lot of ways of thinking and doing things differently on the ground that allows advisors to really bring the people that they're working with into the process and make sure that they're driving the process, and it ends up being like a very farmer-led project or ideas, or everything comes from the farmer rather than actually being imposed on the farmer.
From the TTT, the most useful thing I brought back home was an idea of this sort of a facilitation or soft skill training that would be using those methods and tools we learned during the TTT. So how to teach them to our advisors in a very, I would say, cost-effective way, since it would be mainly online. Before coming to the TTT, I think if I had a doubt, it was more or less on, I've gone through a similar sort of TTT in i2Connect, whether this training would give me something added value on top of what I've already learned in a previous project. I think there's always so many ways to apply and interpret the tools and methods that you can just keep on learning from them, and also like yeah, exactly the atmosphere, like how valuable and important it is.
I definitely would recommend people to attend the TTT. I think it's useful for project managers. I think it's also useful for advisors. I think everybody can take something out of it, because there's a lot of program and there are a lot of different experiences you make, and I think if you want to, you can definitely take something out of it for your personal and professional life.